we've intercut scenes from Cyrano de Bergerac, I think it was 1951, with Jose Ferrer, and Roxanne with Steve Martin, which was kind of an updated version of the same story, the story of Cyrano de Bergerac with the long nose. Now we've put together scenes that accomplish the same thing. It's talking about, how about if we write letters? Oh, I love someone, but I can't bring myself to talk to them, and we show how it works in both stories. The things that are the same in both stories are the story structure. The things that are different are the storytelling. Now, before we watch this clip, I'd like you to consider something. In those clips, everything is the same structurally with a different kind of storytelling between the two, except for one thing. In one of the scene comparisons, there is something that's structurally different between the original Cyrano de Bergerac and the remake Roxanne with Steve Martin. When you're watching this, look at everything that happens, recognize the differences in storytelling, but that the structure is the same, and then see if you can pick out that one item that is different structurally between the two. When you look at who asked to have the letters written, in the original Cyrano de Bergerac with Jose Ferrer, it is Cyrano himself who suggests, would you give her the letters that I come up with? Will you write them down, what I say, and send them to her? It's Cyrano who comes up with the scheme. Whereas in the remake with Steve Martin, it's the character of Chris who comes up with the scheme and says, hey, you're better at writing than I am. Or the character says, you go ahead and write it. You go ahead and write it for me. So it's not the Cyrano character. Now, as a result of that, who started all the trouble is different between the two. In the first one, it's the Cyrano character. In the other character, it's the Chris character. As a result of that, the way the story ends has to be different. Look at the tragic sort of ending, thou shalt not die, I love you, you know, and he's like on his last breath and everything. The ending needs a different flavor, whereas in Roxanne, they are going to get together and it'll have a happy ending, because you see, in Roxanne, it was not Cyrano's fault.